living now. It's a big old beautiful universe, and I'm happy where I am. I got supper in the oven and a cold drink in my hand. I take naps when I want to and go dancing when I can, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Ain't it funny what gets you where you're going? Who's to say what's right or what is wrong? Ain't nobody knows how life's gonna happen. Only thing to do is live it till it's gone. Till it's gone, and I wouldn't have it any other way. All my tame and all my wild, all my man and all my child, all my faults and all my scars, all my sometimes lucky stars, all my joy and my regrets, all my old Guy Clark cassettes. I prayed the night we met you'd get it all. All my lows and all my highs, all my truth and all my lies, all my rights and all my wrongs, all my from now on love songs, all my future, all my roots, all my worn out cowboy boots. I kick off in the hall, you get it all. And I'd rather drive you crazy being more than you could stand than to let you fall in love with half a man. All my cards are on the table, and darling, it's your call, but I'm all in, so lose or win, you get it all. Cloud of Texas dust, all my humble, all my bragging, all my on and off the wagon, all my joy and all my pain, all my standing in the rain, hoping you would take my name and get it all. I'd rather drive you crazy being more than you can stand than to let you try and love half a man. All my cards are on the table, and darling, it's your call, but I'm all in, so lose or win, you get it all. Yeah. All my sunset, all my dawn, all my belly hanging on, all my breath until it's gone, you get it all. Hello, Alone Together Tuesday family. people, first timers, newcomers, old timers, veterans, survivors. Welcome to the show, everybody. Episode 42 of Alone Together Tuesday. It's your host, Hayes Carll, with Adam Landry on musical accompaniment and general atmosphere improvement. Thank y'all for being here. It's been a hell of a week. I've said that a lot. After 42 weeks, I've said it's been a hell of a week, more than I can count. Well, I don't know. You get the point. You understand what I'm trying to say. It's the last show of the month, which means it's an all request show. So I put it out there for you guys to send in your requests, and boy, did we get a bunch of them. I think we have, it looks like over 50 requests, or 50 songs requested. We're not going to be able to get to all of them, but we're going to do as many as we can. We're going to be out here for a while in the doghouse, and we're going to have some fun. There's a lot of songs that are that we're going to be playing that I've never played before. We got some fun requests, some that y'all probably know, and then we got a lot of my own songs that I have played before. A portion of tonight's show proceeds will go to benefit relief from the winter storms down in Texas. I know there's a lot of people all over the world that need a lot of help, and we try to do what we can every week here on the show. Thanks to y'all's generosity, a lot of your contributions go to helping good causes, and we've helped a lot of good causes and done a lot of good. I'm very, very proud of what we've done here. But tonight's going to be a special one. I think I have a feeling we're going to set records, and we need to, because a lot of people got hit very, very hard down in Texas this last week, and are in need. So we're going to do what we can to get some money together for them, and we're going to have a good time. You can contribute to the show by following the links there. I send out Setlist. Most of y'all know the drill, but in case you don't, and I'm going to try and make this short so we can get to the music, but I need everybody to know what's what. Also we have magic tonight. Eli's going to do some magic for us, my son Eli. Let's see here. I don't have the postcard up. Let's see. Here it is. No, that's not it.
Let me find it.
I'm sorry, there's one right over there. Will you grab that postcard? Anyway, you probably saw it on the pre-show, but we have portraits made. So a couple weeks back, there was one of Winnie, our COVID dog. That's not the postcard this week. The postcard this week is this, which is Willie, One-Eyed Willie. So we contribute to the show. We'll send you this. Or if you want a different postcard, you can go on my website, and all the postcards that we've done, there's over like 20-something now, are up there. You just pick the one you want and write the number in with your contribution. I'm going to figure out a way in the next couple of weeks to give away postcards even without contributing. I know money's tight for a lot of people, and we want y'all to be a part of this and get to have some sign of appreciation just for being here. But I have not figured that out tonight. We just got too much going on. It's a crazy week. I'm starting a record tomorrow, a new record going in the studio. So we'll see if we can blow up my voice tonight before we get to that. And then the other thing is we're doing set list of the shows. So I will write out a set list and sign it, personalize it, and mail it to you if you do contribute over $30. So that's that, I think. So let's get to it. Like I said, these are all requests. Callan did an amazing job of compiling these, and so in no particular order, we're just going to go ahead and start playing music here. So, let's see. Toby Afron says, I love all your songs, but I got a gig is my request. My boyfriend is a bass player, and it just reminds me of him playing at crazy places. I understand. And then Custom Painter 1 on Instagram also asked for I got a gig. She said, Hayes, you know it's my favorite. Thanks, looking forward to tomorrow. Okay. All right. With that, let's get the show going. This seems like an appropriate song to kick off on. I don't know if I'm in tune, and I don't even care. We'll figure that out. It's going to be a long night. There's plenty of time to be in tune later. machine and a sailor's daughter. But something makes them crazy growing up on the water. Playing for my supper 6 nights a week. Hurricanes, Easter, and New Year's Eve. 410 walls that there ain't much left. Looking like a homeless cheers on meth. Homer's in the corner breaking up a fight. Good Lord, I hope I get paid tonight. I gotta give, baby. Bird fried chicken and a Lone Star beer. Cops and the kids, they drink free around here. Girl behind the bar just taking what she's giving. Lie about her past and trying to make a living. A pool table and some hard luck cues. Go tell your mama I don't pay my dues. Everyone around here knows my name. 6 nights a week in the neon flame. I gotta keep, baby. I gotta keep. Now here's an old line tamer parked behind the bar with 100 pounds of weed in a stolen car. Oil patch boys, girls who went to college, rules you don't break and laws that ain't acknowledged. A barefoot stripper with a pistol up his sleeve. Some will go to heaven and some will never leave. Pills in the tip jar, blood on the strings. Oh Lord, I never thought I'd see these things. I gotta keep, baby. I gotta keep. Machine and a sailor's daughter. Something makes them crazy growing up on the water. Playing for my supper 6 nights a week. Hurricanes, Easter, and New Year's Eve. I gotta keep, baby. I gotta keep. I gotta keep, baby. Sorry, man, I forgot. I'm so used to playing that solo lately.
That was great.
That I ended there, but I could have just let you jam for a minute.
We got a lot of songs.
Yeah, we do have a lot of songs to cover, so we may pick our solo spots judiciously. All right, let's see. Hello, Hayes. I would like to hear you play. Let's see. This is Frank Tone is. Oh, you know what? One thing I should mention. Because of the storm, the postcards and Setlist from last week didn't get mailed out until yesterday. So if it may be a little longer than normal before you get them. I just wanted y'all to have a heads up. Yeah, okay, all right. Hello. Hayes, I would like to hear you play Rivertown for my nephew Ryan, who has passed. He turned me on to you. The first song was Drunken Poet's Dream. He also took me to see you at Iron Horse in Massachusetts. I believe it was his favorite song, although he liked them all. Frank, I'm sorry for your loss, and it would be an honor to play this song in memory of Ryan. Let's try that C sharp?
C minor.
C minor? All right. Take me to Rivertown, where you can't tell night from day, and everything's forgiven that did not wash away. But dreaming comes too easy, ever living is twice as hard, and everything is buried beneath the water and the stars. Now here I 57s since the day that I was born. Got no rings upon my fingers, got no ink beneath my skin, and I be as clean going out as I was coming in. I'm gonna wash my sins in the Angelina River, and all that she could take from me was all that I could give her. And time will break you down, and time will make you whole. But I turned my back some time ago, and now I'm going home. Well, I wandered through the pine trees like an outlaw in the rain, and I rambled through big thicket with a pistol in my name. Run away, you restless angels, don't waste your love on me. But just lay me down in Rivertown, and home is where I'll be. And I'm gonna wash my sins in the Angelina River, and all that she could take from me was all that I could give her. And time will bring you down, and time will make you whole. But I turned my back some time ago, and now I'm going home. Well, take me to Rivertown where you can't tell night from day, and everything's forgiven that did not wash it away. All right, Rivertown. That was in memory of Ryan. I hope everything's sounding okay. Y'all let me know. Carll, let me know. Let's see. Looks like Facebook is working tonight. That's good. That's good. If y'all could do me a huge favor and just share the show if you're on Facebook. The more the merrier. The more money we can raise. The more people can be a part of this. The better. And if you're on YouTube, if you could just go ahead and like the show or follow me on YouTube, even better. I'm trying to get those things up because I don't know if Facebook may shut us down at some point. So it'd be nice to have a good home on YouTube. But anyway, thank you all for being here very much. You know, it's so humbling to have an audience 42 weeks in, that anybody shows up to watch me play is I feel so blessed and fortunate. I don't know where I'm going with this other than just there's gonna be a lot of gratitude tonight because I'm definitely feeling it. Definitely feeling it. And I know what I was thinking about was a couple days ago I just put out the message or request asking people for recommendations for organizations that they thought would be good to send this money to. That were doing good work, and the response was just crazy, overwhelming. I think I got like 260 responses of different organizations. So on one hand, it gave me a bit of an anxiety attack because I was like, it's been super busy lately, and I was like, I don't have the time to research all this stuff, but like, I'm just blown away that people cared enough to respond. But also that there's that many groups of people doing good work and trying to help out their neighbors. That gives me hope. There's a lot of stuff that's happened in the last few years, or just happens all the time, every day, that can make you get down and feel dispirited about humankind and human nature, mankind, and the world. And then I see things happen where people come together and help their neighbor out and help each other out and spread positivity and love, and it makes me feel a whole lot better about things. So anyway, all that to say is that we haven't picked our groups yet. I think I'm going to try and do multiple organizations to send money to, but it's going to take a minute to kind of go through all this stuff. Allison had a really good suggestion for a women's shelter in Dallas that got flooded, and I know a lot of people are in need of a lot of different things. So okay, let's keep going here. I want to get to one of these covers. We had some fun cover requests. So give me 1 second as I find my way through here. Okay, you know what? The best thing to do is just to blast through this as best I can. I've got 15 pages of songs here, so if I spend too much time trying to find just the right song, we literally will be here all night, and I just can't. I can't do that. So, having said that, I still am going to look around for the song. Sorry, those are for Allison. She's going to come out here in a little while and sing with us. All right, Maria DeRocher, who's a regular of the show, says, I would love to hear Love Is So Easy. Tuesday is now known as Hayes Day in my house. Alone Together Tuesdays have been everything. Well, Maria, thank you. I really appreciate that. And let's give this a go. I saw you dancing down on Macklin Street. I couldn't stop laughing at your two left feet. You never gave a damn about trying to please me. Somehow that made it all feel so easy. I'd point out your favorite star. You get kicked out of every bar and wake up weary from a hard night's sleep, looking like a promise that I could keep. And hell, love is so easy when you're moving slow, hiding from the outside, laying low, forgetting your trouble, let the world worry, 'cause you and me won't. There's so many things I don't understand. You keep your flowers in a coffee can. You roll your eyes at the jokes I tell, and told my mother she could go to hell. Oh, look out, babe, now the night is so fine. Hold your heart up against the skyline. I've always had a hurt that I can't tame, but it all feels better when you say my name. And hell, love is so easy when you're moving slow, hiding from the outside, laying low, forgetting your trouble, let the world worry, 'cause you and me won't. This world's a little short on hope. Everybody's walking their own tightrope and betting their money will be the first to fall. But you and me, baby, gonna show them all. In hell, love is so easy when you're moving slow, hiding from the outside, laying low, forgetting your trouble, let the world worry, 'cause you and me won't. Hell, love is so easy when you're moving slow, hiding from the outside, laying low, forgetting your trouble, let the world worry, 'cause you and me won't. Let likes to lie naked and be gazed upon. She crosses a bridge and sets it on fire, and lands like a bird on a telephone wire. Wine bottles scattered like last night's clothes, cigarettes, papers, and diamond notes. She laughs for a minute about to shake my head. She says, you be the center, honey, I be the center. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna keep me some mescaline. She brings me roses and a place to lay, a drunken poet's dream. And I believe my harp has got a busted reed. All my lips are chapped and about to bleed. She tastes like pills and a cheap cologne, and she tells me I don't ever have to drink alone. Now there's some money on the table and a pistol on the floor, a few paperback books by Louis L'Amour. She says, honey, don't you worry about just one thing. All these people going to heaven, they just sent our way. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline. She brings me roses and a place to lay, a drunken poet's dream. All my life I laid around while the colors all turned blue. Oh, well, I closed my eyes and I finally found it brought me back to you. Now I got a woman, she's wild as wrong. She likes to lie naked and be gazed upon. She crosses a bridge and sets it on fire, and lands like a bird on a telephone wire. I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline. She brings me roses and a place to lay. Yeah, I'm gonna holler and I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna give me some mescaline. She brings me roses and a place to lay, a drunken poet's dream. Drunken poet. Poet's Dream. Oh, I wrote that Ray Wiley Hubbard, and I played it last week, and Ray Wiley saw my set list that I posted on Instagram, and he threatened to sue me for lack of credit. Let's see. Some people requested that. I just kind of went right into it, but let me see if I can figure out who those people were. Let's see. Drunken Poet's Dream, Drunken Poet's Dream. Okay. On Instagram, Dixie5092 requested Drunken Poet's Dream, and she says, this show literally saved my life. Jesse Billieu says, I would like to chase my wife around naked while you play Drunken Poet's Dream. Well, Jesse, I hope that came to fruition. Whew, okay. All right. Let's see. This is not a request, but just a message. It's thanks, Hayes, for keeping Austin in your thoughts. My favorite memories are seeing your shows at the Saxon Pub. This week was very taxing on all of us healthcare workers at SAMC. We operated a full house of patients with no running water, no heat due to the boilers not having water, no way to flush toilets or wash our hands, but everyone showed up because we are South Austin strong. All right. Abby, thank you. Thank you for all that you do. And it sounds like it was a really tough week, and I appreciate your strength. Oh boy, I'm getting emotional already, and we're just getting started. Yeah, okay. Well, let's find some songs here. All right. Laura McDowell requests Times Like These, dedicated to you and Allison. Well, thank you, Laura. She says, thank you so much for being my Tuesday night date for the last year or so. It means so much to me to have your music and stories. You feel like a friend. Thank you so much. Well, Laura, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Play this for me and Allison. Everyone could use a hand. Instead of sticking around losing ground fighting over the promised land. And it's so hard to tell if this is heaven or hell, and I can never measure by degrees. But it's sure getting warm around here in times like these. And in times like these, do I really need a billionaire? Just taking on my time trying to tell me how they treated unfair. Oh, then I have to pay as the home of the brave gets divided into them and the we. Oh, I find I'm losing my mind in times like these. Yeah, they come and they go. They're cold and they're hot. Every day I'm getting better at losing something I haven't got. Do my labor, love my girl and help my neighbor while I keep a little hope in my dreams. But it's sure getting hard, brother, in times like these. Someone was on my side. Instead of bringing it together, we're just widening that great divide. I hope and I pray at the end of the day that I can somehow get my troubles to ease. But I gotta say it's not looking good, not in times like these. Yeah, they come and they go. They're here and they're not. They're just trying to keep the world from turning me to something I'm not. And I'm gonna try to run till the whole thing's done, and I just hope I don't end up on my knees. But it's sure getting hard to stand up at times like these. I just wanna do my labor, love my girl and help my neighbor while I keep it on my joie de vivre. But it's sure getting hard, bro, in times like these. I can use just a little bit of help in times like these. Yes, I could. We all could. Thank you for being here, everybody. Episode 42 of Alone Together Tuesdays. I'm Hayes Carll. This is Adam Landry. We're here in the doghouse in Nashville, Tennessee, playing music, trying to raise a little money to help out our friends and family and folks down in Texas. We had a real rough week. I hope everybody's doing okay wherever you are, and that you're feeling the love that I'm sending towards you. Let's see. I really want to get to one of these covers. I don't know how to find it. Let me. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Here's another request for poets. I just want to make sure I get to all these. I'm requesting Drunken Poets Dream from my husband, Neil. He has been tuning in every week and appreciates the break from the grind inside our world right now. He works hard every day so I can stay home and homeschool our children during this time. I had to close my small business last year and things are tight and stressful. Things like this help. He is a musician and a good man. A drunken poet trying to make good by his family. We moved mountains, got a babysitter, and came out to see you in Ann Arbor, Michigan at the Ark a few years back. It was a great show. Afterward, I told my husband I had a crush on him. This was going good, and then now it's just falling apart. I told my husband I had a crush on you because you remind me of him. Oh, you just pulled that. You saved that. That was very nice. Thanks so much. Blessings to you and yours. Aaron, thank you. I really appreciate that. So we played Drunken Poets already. I hope you heard it. If not, you can watch the replay on YouTube. Yeah, we're just going to keep going here. And let's see. Sorry, give me 1 second here. Okay, I know what I was going to do. I had oh crap, I had a bunch of things here, but I'm having a hard time finding them. Okay, let's see. This is a pretty long one, but it's going to lead to a fun song. This is, hey Hayes, it's Randy from Canada. Your Tuesday night show has been amazing. I really think you created a community of caring people that are happy to help others. And enjoying your music, of course. I really appreciate that you support frontline workers. I've been a paramedic for 34 years and I'm still working in a busy urban area with the homeless and people that need our help. I love that my contribution goes to helping feed those people that need our help. Any one of them could be us. So as Bob Marley said, one love. I was listening to Outlaw Country the other day and I heard you and Cor Blund doing the cover of the Rolling Stone. I have played with the same band for 40 years, and we have covered that song more times than I can remember. Last winter, I started to feel unwell. I thought I had COVID. The third time I was in the hospital, the doc took my blood, told me my blood work was off. Long story short, I had surgery for colon cancer in June. I got back to full duties on January 1st. Jamming along with you on Tuesdays was one of the things that kept me pressing on. The guys in my band would come over a couple times a week, and we would have an acoustic jam on my deck. Music was the thing that gave me the strength to carry on. We once recorded cover of the Rolling Stone, not to sell, but to have to listen when we were old. Well, shit, here we are. When we recorded it, I got to sing the second verse. My bandmates are killer singers, so they threw me a bone. Your version is great, just the way we did it. If you could play this onto this Tuesday, I'll be listening as usual. I'm quite happy if you don't want to share my story. I'm most happy to promote your music. That means a lot to those of us out here in the world. It's great that we can support you and a great cause. Thank you so much for creating this venue for all of us that need something to hang on to. Wishing you and Allison much love and health. I hope that you survive the snow. See you Tuesday. Randy from Canada, thank you so much. My friend Cor Blund asked me to sing on this covers record that he did a while back, not too long ago. And we did this song. So I'll try it here. I've never played it, except I've sung one verse on Corpse Thing, but I've never played it on my own. You ready?
Ready.
Okay. Y'all sing along with me. Well, we're big rock singers, we got golden fingers, and we're loved everywhere that we go. We gotta sing about beauty, and we sing about truth at $10,000 a show. We take all kind of pills that give us all kind of thrills, but the thrill that we've never known, hey, is the thrill that'll get you when you get your picture on the cover of a Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, to see my picture on the cover. Wanna buy 5 copies for my mother. I wanna see my smiling face on the cover of a Rolling Stone. I got a freaky old lady named get your picture on the cover of a Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, see my picture on the cover. I wanna buy 5 copies for my mother. Wanna see my smiling face on the cover of a Rolling Stone. Teenage blue-eyed groupies who will do anything that we say. We got a genuine Indian guru. Oh, he's teaching us a better way. We got all the friends that a money can buy, and so we'll never have to be alone. And we keep getting richer, but we can't get our picture on the cover of a Rolling Stone. Rolling Stone, I buy 5 copies for my mother. I wanna see my picture on the cover. I wanna see my smiling face on the cover of a Rolling Stone. I buy 5 copies for my mother. I wanna see my picture on the cover. I wanna see my smiling face on the cover of a Rolling Stone. How to end that one, but all right. Well, I hope y'all were singing along at home. That's fun. Okay, we got a bunch of these. I got some songs to blow your mind, but not like the blow that'll get you when you get your picture on the cover of Rolling Stone. Okay, let's see. All right, what else we got here? Haley Powell Bagley says, can you play Worry Be Gone for my Guy Clark loving mom of the Heart Betsy in Atlanta, Georgia? We haven't been able to see each other because of the pandemic, and my kids and I miss her so. We tune into your concerts and text back and forth about the songs you're singing and how great you are. Thank you for giving us even more reasons to connect through these crazy times. Well, Haley, that's very cool. Thank you. And Chakun Nek just asked if we could play a Guy Clark song, so we'll do that. We'll do Worry Be Gone, which Guy Clark and Gary Nicholson and Leroy Parnell wrote, or maybe Rob Roy Parnell. I can't quite get handle if this is Leroy or Rob Roy. Anyway, but yeah, let's do this. I think let's do an A.
A?
Yeah.
You got it.
Let's go for it. It's Tuesday night. How y'all doing out there? Everybody okay? I'm going to move this little monitor over here so I can see what y'all are saying. If you're trash talking me or if you're having a good time. All right. Here we go. I plan on feeling much better before too long. I got a world of troubles I'm trying to forget. I'm on my way, but I ain't there yet. So give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. Everywhere I look, the trouble is all I see. Can't listen to the radio and I hate TV. There's trouble with the air, but trouble with the water. People ain't treating one another like they oughta. Give me just one more puff of that worry be gone. And I don't wanna hear no a preacher's preaching no more politicians bitching. All these songs about love gone wrong make me wonder where my baby's gone. I can't suffer fools wasting my time. Don't give me no advice that rhymes. Give me just one more puff of this worry be gone. Clark. Gary Nicholson and the Parnells are still kicking. Let's see. J. Bradley Anderson says, thawing out in Longview, Texas. Busted pipe, soggy but grateful. How's about a song from your buddy Todd Snyder? Tillamook County. Thanks and regards to your better half. Allison's getting a lot of love here. I'm starting to get... I'm missing her. She needs to come out and join us at some point. Let's see. So, who was that? J. Bradley Anderson, thank you very much. I'd be happy to play a Todd Snyder song. I actually had a couple requests for Todd Snyder songs. And let's do this one. If I can find it. This is one of my favorite ones off one of my favorite albums. I just think this song is so cool. Let's see if we can do it. Is that all the words? I think maybe it is. Yeah. Okay. So this is we'll do this in D.
All right.
This is off of East Nashville Skyline record. It goes like this. I'm sitting there waiting in the Tillamook County jail. I'm hoping that she's not so mad now that she doesn't even pay my bail. If I was her, I'm not so sure I wouldn't keep on moving down the trail. Still sitting here waiting in the Tillamook County jail. I got a lump on my head and a boot print on my chest from what the guys in here call the Tillamook County lie detector test. Well, I did my best, but as you might guess, it's a tough test not to fail, and I'm sitting there waiting in the Tillamook County jail. One phone call to Tylenol, 4 cold gray walls closing in. If I ever do get out on that highway again, I ain't ever going back to Tillamook County. No, I ain't ever going back to Tillamook County. It all started when I had a little trouble with the guy on the highway crew. I had a lying son of a gun, told him I done some things that I did not do. They come running for me down 101, lights flashing on my tail, and now I'm sitting there waiting in the Tillamook County jail. One phone call to Tylenol, no gold gray walls closing in. If I ever do get out on that highway again. I ain't ever going back to Tillamook County. Nope. We come down on vacation, gonna leave on probation, have to send all my money through the mail. Forgot about that part. And now I'm sitting there waiting in the Tillamook County jail. I'm gonna send all my money to the Tillamook County jail. Great, Todd Snyder. Man, I love that man. All right, I hope everybody's doing good. Not in jail. Not in jail. Let's see. Adam, it sounds like people are digging what you're putting down.
Cool. Hello, everyone.
That's Adam Landry back there, my friend, bandmate, and sometimes
I
producer.
go back and watch the streams after, so thank you for all the nice things people say. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Nice move, too. You're going to plant it out there so that they'll say more nice things. And I know how this game is played.
I'm not fishing, although I love to fish. I'm like, I love fishing. Just the kind for bass and trout.
All right, let's see. Anthony Short. It's a tough one. Anthony says, asking again this month, please play Bye Bye Baby. And dedicate it to my late wife, Diane. She loved your music, and we were lucky enough to see you in person several times. She was diagnosed with terminal lung cancer 2 days after we saw you last at the Manship in Baton Rouge in 2017. She gained her wings 15 months ago. I rarely called her by her name, just baby. That song says it all for me. We all miss you so. We all miss her so much. Anthony, I am sorry for your loss, and we'll send this out to Diane. Let's see, we need a harmonica. Anthony, thank you. All right, let's see. Barbara Lunny says, I have so many faves. Knocking Over Whiskeys, or Drive, or You Leave Alone, or Turn Loose All the Horses. But anything you sing on Tuesdays is fabulous and so much appreciated. You truly have no idea how much your old fans and new fans look forward to seeing you each week. I have a short story. Several years ago, I was checking into a hotel in Chalice, Idaho, and was waiting in line behind this tall, lanky, somewhat unkempt man with a wrinkled shirt and a broken down, albeit comfy-looking, pair of tennis shoes. I just thought, must be another Brum Brothers reunion fan. A few short hours later, I'm in a crowd of music lovers when Muzzy Braun introduces none other than the guy checking into the motel in front of me, you, who now had donned a nice shirt, some Western boots, and a guitar. What a fun surprise. I enjoyed your music and went onto your merch booth and bought each of your CDs that you had at the time, and have purchased all the new ones since then. Thanks to the Brown Brothers for introducing you to this Montana girl, and thanks to you for playing music that I have enjoyed for many years. And thanks mostly for sharing your time with us on Tuesdays. You're the best. Cheers. Well, Barbara, thank you. I appreciate that story. And yes, unkempt. That sounds... It's probably some other guy, actually. I am always... I don't know. What are words that... Dapper, debonair, polished... I think those things describe me. I'm kempt. I don't think I've ever heard that in the same sentence as someone describing me. It just doesn't sound right. Sue Predis says, God love you. I just got my second vaccine, so I'm ready for live music. How about a band tune? The Band. Your pick. Although I think you'd kill Atlantic City or Ophelia. Sue Predis, thank you. Thanks. I see you all the time on here. And I appreciate you. Let's try Atlantic City. Another song I have never played. So forgive me if we butcher this, but we're gonna try it. Okay. Yeah, this is... Alright. Yeah, y'all, please be gentle with your judgment. Not only did I not have enough time to research all of the charities, but I also didn't have time to practice. I just got these requests today, and didn't really have time to learn them all. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see. Well, they blew up the chicken man in Philly last night, and they blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're getting ready for a fight. I'm gonna see what them ragged boys can do. Now there's trouble busting in from out of state, and the DA can't get no relief. Gonna be a rumble out on the promenade, and the gambling commission's hanging on by the skin of its teeth. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Well, I got a job and tried to put some money away, but I got the kind of debts no honest man could pay. So I drew what I had from the Central Trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on Access Bus. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. For a job, but it's hard to find. Out here there's just winners and losers, and don't get caught on the wrong side of the line. I'm tired of coming out on this losing end. So tonight I met a fella, and I'm gonna do a little favor for him. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. And maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. our first time to play it. Okay, I tell you what, I forgot to get myself a drink of any kind, so I'm gonna put on a magic trick here. My son Eli is a magician, for those of y'all that are new to the program or don't know, and he sends me videos of magic just to mix us up, because a lot of musicians out there are doing this. And I'm one of thousands of people doing this, but there's not many music and magic shows, and I figured that's how I could differentiate myself and keep my kid gainfully employed. So let's see. I haven't even got a chance to see these yet. Actually, I'm not sure what the new video is. Boy, it looks like he sent a bunch of them. Well, let's try this out. I'll see if Ooh, fancy. Fancy. All right. Let's see. Well, that reminds me of somebody requested the Magic Kid, but I'm not sure where it is, so we'll find it at some point here. We got a lot of songs to go. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. We've been an hour now. If you're just joining us, you're new to the program. Every week we give a portion of the proceeds to different causes. We've bought over 15,000 meals for the Central Tennessee Food Bank here. We've donated $6,500 to Music Cares. Over $1,000 to the Sanctuary Homeless Shelter in Boise, Idaho, let's see, what else have we done? Sorry, we got to toot our own horn here. We have I've got a photo of some photos. We've contributed. This is the Houston Police Department, thanking the Alone Together Tuesday family for. With the Mucky Duck, we raised money, and the Mucky Duck delivered food for Feed the Frontlines program. Here is Herman Memorial Hospital, the COVID unit, thanking the Alone Together Tuesday family, y'all. We also have the VA hospital, although I don't have a photo of that. And anyway, this week we're gonna find some charities down in Texas for folks that are helping folks out who suffered damage from these terrible winter storms, which were just awful. So let's see. Let's get back to it here. But anyway, that's the deal. So if you tip, we'll send you a postcard as a sign of appreciation and gratitude for that. And I'm going to try and figure it out where I can just send postcards to people that are watching, because I know there's a lot of people, like I said, the times are tough. And we'll do that next week. We'll figure out a way to just get you a postcard, no matter whether you can contribute or not. Okay, Randall Odom is requesting Help Me Remember. It was February 1st, 1989 that Blaze Foley was shot and killed while protecting his friend, an old man, Concho, from his son, who used to beat up Concho and take his Social Security money at the beginning of each month. The line in your song, and co-writer Josh Morningstar's song, asks, did I stand for something? Blaze died standing for something. Playing Help Me Remember helps each of us to remember the example Blaze set for all of us. We must stand for something bigger than ourselves. Your many contributions to musicians, first responders, and to the Mucky Duck in Houston have placed you in that rarefied air. Thank you for your music, but most especially your kind heart. Thank you, Randall. That's very sweet and probably an overly generous description of Blaze Foley and myself. But I appreciate that. That's very sweet of you to say. And yeah, let me. I would love to do that. I just need to find the lyric real quick because sometimes I need help remembering. Sorry, that was bad. I need help, but I need help remembering the lyrics to help me remember. So give me 1 second, and we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. It's coming. It's coming. We're losing audience members by the second. I understand this is not super compelling. I just forgot to pull this. Oh, come on. Show yourself. Damn it. Well, you know what? I've got it right here. Look at this. My notebook full of lyrics. Help me remember. I've got it alphabetically ordered. How rock and roll is that? Okay. Man. Alright, and Allison's going to come join us in a little while. In case that's the only reason you're here, I just want to give you a status update. Alright. Here we go. The leaves on that ancient old oak tree are starting to turn. Same shade as flames of this fire I'm watching burn. There's an unfinished crossword resting on the arm of this chair. And for the life of me I can't recall if I'm the one who left it there. And it feels so familiar as I watch you walk in the room. And at first I don't recognize you, then I damn sure recognize that perfume. And you kneel down beside me and gently take hold of my hand. And I say, baby, I'm scared and I'm not sure I know who I am. Can you help me remember who it is that I used to be? But can you tell me the story of my family, my hopes and my dreams? Did I try to stand for something? Would I always fold? Did I do things when I was young to be proud of when I was old? Was I a house on fire? Or was I just a slow burning ember? Could you please help me remember? This ring on my finger is golden but faded and worn. It was forged in the fires of love and has weathered the storms. And I try to make sense of these old photographs on the wall, but they're just faces and places from somewhere that I don't recall. And can you help me remember? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I know there's a story, but it's getting harder to find. Did I try to make it? Did I protect my children? Stand up for my friends? How much damage did I do? Did I ever make amends? Did I try to make a difference, or just not give a damn? And was I a believer in God and all his plans? Did I light up your life like a full moonlit night in December? Could you please help me remember? I need you to help me remember. All right, Randall, thank you for the request. I appreciate it. Put those over there. All right. Here we got another request for a cover that's a fun one. We gotta alternate those super depressing songs. We gotta like bring it back to something fun. Here's another sing-along. And I've never played this, but I have a very vivid memory of this song. It's a Jim Croce song. And I remember being a Cub Scout at like a camping trip with my dad and some Cub Scouts. We were sitting around the fire, and one of the scout masters or whatever played this song. It has a bad word in it, and I remember thinking, I don't know how that makes me feel funny. Let's see, verse 3, verse 4, okay. All right, I have not played this all the way through, and it looks like I may be missing a verse. No, there we go, okay. So, again, forgive me, this was last minute, like literally a couple hours before the show. I went through all the requests and printed out the lyrics, and so we'll see if we can do it. This is Bad Leroy Brown. I was doing this earlier, my wife walked in, she's like, what are you doing? Excuse me, she said, what are you doing? Bad Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town. Alright, here we go. Well, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. And if you go down there, you better just be aware of a man named Leroy Brown. Now Leroy, more than trouble. You see, he's standing about 6'4". All the downtown ladies called him Treetop Lover. All the men just called him Sir. And he's bad. Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Now Leroy, he a gambler, and he likes his fancy clothes, and he likes to wave his diamond rings on everybody's nose. He's got a custom Continental, he got an Eldorado too. He got a 32 gun in his pocket for fun, he got a razor in his shoe, and he bad. Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Let's see. Yeah. Well, Friday, about a week ago, Leroy shooting dice, and at the edge of the bar sat a girl named Dolores, and ooh, that girl looked nice. But he cast his eyes upon her, and the trouble soon began. And Leroy Brown learned a lesson about messing with the wife of a jealous man. And he bad. Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, meaner than a junkyard dog. Fighting, and when they pulled him from the floor, Leroy looked like a jigsaw puzzle with a couple of pieces gone. Ain't bad. Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong, junkyard dog. He's bad, Bad Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town, badder than old King Kong. Mean to that junkyard dog, that eater that junkyard dog. Oh Lord. Well. Sorry, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know where to let you solo.
Oh no, man. We're both new.
Practice is not overrated.
What's that?
Practice.
An English word?
Yeah. Okay. Well, everybody, I hope you're doing well, having fun. We're moving through it here. There's a lot of requests, but oh, I forgot to read what that one was. So that was for Chip and Max Hurd. He requested 3 songs. I only played one of them. He said, "Why You Ask?" He requested "Cats in the Cradle" by Harry Chapin, which is a good one. I just didn't have time to get to it. Just divorced and watching my young son turn into a young man and so proud of him, but yet not wanting him to grow up and out. Paradise by John Prine, dealing with things lost. And Jim Croce, just because that song is fun and we all need some harmless fun and something to laugh about. Also trying to figure out how to win one of your albums you were giving away last week. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been giving away records. I'm just about out, though. That's kind of why I didn't do it tonight. But maybe we will. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Well, Chip, I'm just going to give you a record. I'm like, how can we do this? And just, you ask for a record, you get a record. That's not the policy all the time. But tonight, Chip, if you're watching, just leave a comment wherever you are, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, and Callan will find you. Or email hayescarl@mgmt@gmail.com and give us your address and we'll send you a record. Thanks for the request. And yeah, moving on. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to read this here. This is just, I may not get through it. I don't think there's a request. It's just, all right. Peggy Miller. Hi, Hayes. I'm a very dear friend of Hayes Chapin, and you are one of his top favorite artists. I know he tunes in every week, and I have all the postcards you sent him. Sadly, he will not be tuning in tomorrow evening because he passed away last Wednesday. From an all-year-long challenge with cancer that he fought valiantly, and then it suddenly got worse 2 weeks ago. I would love it if you would dedicate any song to him. You're welcome to private message me about any other information. It has been a difficult week for our music-loving friends honoring Hayes. Peggy, I'm so sorry for your loss and for the loss of Hayes. So for Hayes Chapin, I would be honored to play a song for him. Let's see. We'll do this one. I walked down that winding road. I needed rest and a place to go. I'm so tired of this running round, flying high and a falling down. I'm gonna leave these blues behind for some other fool to find. He won't care and I don't mind. I can't lose what was not mine. Turn loose all the horses and watch them run, and take time to take in the setting sun. Throw back a keeper just to watch him swim, or forgive your enemies and love your friends. When life goes wrong, it feels like too much pain. Surely broken hearts are gonna love again. cares if your world's a little torn around the seams? Just think about your favorite pair of faded blue jeans. On and on about things gone wrong. Cry to everyone with the same old song. Poor tortured souls trying to pay their dues. And life's no fun when dreams don't come true. So turn loose all the horses and watch them run. And take time to take in the setting sun. The rollback of keepers just to watch him swim. Forgive your enemies and love your friends. Turn loose all the horses and watch them run. And take time to take in the setting sun. Throw back a keeper just to watch him swim. Forgive your enemies and love your friends. Forgive your enemies and love your friends. That's for Hayes. Godspeed. It looks like we have a visitor. Hi, baby. Oh, wonderful. Let me clear a spot for you here. Oh. Okay. Well, come on over here. Hey. Everybody, welcome to the neighborhood. Miss Allison Moore, my lovely wife.
Hey. The light goes right up on my glasses. Look at it.
Yeah, well, showbiz.
Ooh.
How you doing?
I'm good, but my glasses look like Winnie's had them.
Winnie got hold of them?
Well, she didn't. They just look like that. Landry, don't let me fall.
Oh,
cover you up.
Yeah, you're better to look at.
Well.
I concur.
Well, you let him talk to you like that?
Let's see. I'm trying to get this to.
What's going on? What are you doing? What's happening?
Well, we are playing music and having a big old time, but it's emotional, powerful. There's a lot of people telling me their stories, so some are lighthearted and fun, and some are very heavy. A lot of loss, a lot of challenging situations for a lot of folks. But it's been really nice so far. So thank you for joining us. Yeah, I got a hair. I don't know how to make this work a hair.
Make what work?
Oh, just the comments stopped here, but it makes me paranoid. Like it stopped working. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's a comment. So okay, people are saying hi. All right. I worry that the show has stopped when I don't see comments, so now they're going again, and I can relax a bit.
Someone says I'm going for that librarian look. Well, that is actually what is one of the things you know about me, Hayes Carll?
That you're a book lover.
No, that's really my dream job. To be a librarian. I just dress like one.
Yeah. Speaking of librarians, we had a request for a song for you and me.
From a librarian?
No. The song is Nuna. Your lyrics in this one just speak to me. Thank you for your shows and for being real. This is the Magpie on Instagram. But there's the song about there's a lyric in the song about pretending that we're strangers. And how we met on the plane one time. We didn't meet on the plane. We knew each other intimately. But I got on the plane first because I had gotten Southwest A-list, and you sat down, and you were not happy with it. It doesn't matter. Librarian, I don't have time for the story. We've been here a long time already. Let's play this song for him.
Which one?
Nuna.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
don't you ask no more. You said if you would do a better job of listening, then maybe you would understand why I'm at the door. You just had to paint the front porch ceiling turquoise. You said that's the way we do it in the South. You claimed it keeps out all the evil spirits. Sometimes I can't believe the words coming out your mouth. But I try because I want to know your heart the best way that I can. Through the laughter and the pain and the sometimes just insane. Girl, all I wanna do is be your man. Sometimes we'll pretend like we are strangers out there meeting up for the first time. And I'll be a doctor or a secret agent, just hoping that you'll laugh with me as I throw out my lines. And I used to tell myself that I had it covered, that everything was where it needs to be. But then you showed up and you looked me over, and now I see, oh I see, now I see, darling, now I see. So I try because I need to know your heart the best way that I can. For the laughter, for the pain, for the way you call my name. Girl, all I wanna do is be your man. I asked you where you'd been and you said nothing. None of your business, don't you ask no more. Alright, that was for the Magpie on Instagram. We also had another request for that from David Simon. He said, here's a quick one. We're from Pennsylvania and just bought a new home in North Carolina, literally today. So
Congratulations.
Congratulations, David. So the builder asks what color paint we want on the porch ceiling. This was after we had decided on red with white trim for the house itself. Hadn't thought about it beforehand, but we both immediately started to dance around about Nuna and Allison, Nuna, me, and Allison's book, my wife. Sorry, I don't know if that makes sense, but he was talking about the song, and his wife was talking about your book. And then the realtor and builder pretty much both immediately cut us off and said, oh, you want light blue, just like we have on our houses. So no evil spirits will enter our new house. Many thanks, guys.
No,
obviously, the request is from
Nuna. From Pennsylvania. So, yeah, it's a southern thing. Though
they're in North Carolina is where they moved to, from Pennsylvania.
Right.
Yeah.
But I have seen it on some, it can be seen in the Northeast, too.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, I thought that was a cool story. Thanks, David Simon. And that request was for you as well. Okay, Rick Johnson says, that's the way love goes for my wife, Amy, for her birthday is tomorrow. She hasn't missed a show since you started. I've missed one. We are huge fans. Rick, thank you. Amy, happy birthday to you. Thank y'all for being here and being a part of this. I think we can do that. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you. And then you're talking to Willie.
Well, the postcard, for those of y'all that don't know, this week's postcard is One-Eyed Willie. Yeah. There it is.
Willie's one of my favorite people.
The other day you told me he was your best friend.
He is my best friend. He is absolutely my best friend. He's with me all the time. He accompanies me if I go anywhere, which I hardly ever do. But he's my pal. He's my best bud. He really is. I tell him everything.
Well, after how long have we had him now? 2 years?
Almost.
He's finally starting to. He likes me a little bit now. It took over a year before he'd even let me touch him, and but now we're good. Allison leaves town every once in a while and leaves him with me, and we bonded during those times. So. I've been throwing horseshoes over my left shoulder. It seems I spent all my life searching for that four-leaf clover.
Yet you ran with me, chasing my rainbow. Honey, I love you too, and that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made
For all the world to see.
It's never all it grows. Losing makes me sorry.
You say, honey, don't worry. And honey, I love you too.
That's the way love goes. Chasing my rainbows, and honey, I love you too, and that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, babe. That's the music God made
For all the world to see.
It's never all it grows. Losing makes me sorry.
You say, honey, don't worry. And honey, I love you too.
And that's the way love goes.
And honey, I love you too.
And that's the way
Love goes. All right. Yeah. All right, we had a couple other requests that involve you, if you're up for it.
Okay.
So let me find them real quick. I think there's 3 actually.
Okay.
If I can find them. All right. Valerie Gustafsson says, I don't always hear voices in my head. That's a great opening line.
But when I do.
But when I do. But thanks to the Alone Together Tuesdays, it's always Hayes Carll's When I Do.
Oh.
Would love to hear you do. Would love to hear you do Tom Petty's Wildflowers. Well, Valerie, thank you very much for the request, and that's a little, I'm not sure what to make of my voice being in your head, but I appreciate the request. I've never played that song before, but my wife does it pretty regularly, so I'm going to recruit her to help me get through it. I've been doing a lot of songs that I don't do normally, but I could use your help on this one for sure. So let's give this a shot.
Okay.
You belong among the wildflowers. You belong in a boat out at sea. Sail away, kill off the hours. You belong somewhere you feel free. Run away, find you a lover. Go away somewhere all bright new. I've seen no other who compares to you. Run away, find you a lover. Run away, let your heart be your guide. You deserve the deepest of cover. You belong in that home by and by. You belong among the wildflowers. You belong somewhere close to me. Far away from your trouble and worry. You belong somewhere you feel free. You belong somewhere you feel free.
Remember when we used to do that? We used to do that.
Yeah.
Landry and I did.
Back in like 04.
Yeah.
04? Old school?
We used to do duo shows.
Yeah.
Just the two of us.
Oh man, I would have liked to seen that.
It was
It was good.
quite good.
Yeah.
If I do say so myself. We made a lot of noise for two folks, I'll tell you.
Stirred up, kicked a lot of bees now.
We did. And yeah, we did some singing too.
Mm-hmm.
Landry's a great singer.
Yeah. Well,
You ought to be
Take-
chiming in back there.
I'll take your word for it.
You are. You can blend. You know you can sing some harmonies
Mm-hmm.
and some leads.
And lead. Man, I played lead.
I play lead. And then I want you to get your acoustic. Hey man, I play lead.
I played lead.
let's see. I had
Take off. Lead or take off.
Take
guitar.
off guitar. Fur coat in summer.
Mm-hmm.
Fur
coat in August.
That's right.
Okay, I found this here. Oh shoot, I missed one of the requests for the song we already did. For That's the Way Love Goes on Instagram, Thorshil Photography. Simon says, "Hi Hayes, please would you play That's the Way Love Goes for my fiancée Jeanette. She's a mental health therapist here in the UK. In times like these, she goes above and beyond to help out her clients. We've watched every Alone Together Tuesday from day one. If it's your highlight of the week, it's ours too. Saw you in Pocklington, England 2 years ago. Can't wait for you to come back. Love and peace from Simon." Thank you, Simon. And thanks, Jeanette. And congratulations on your upcoming marriage. And boy, does it feel strange to somebody say, "We saw you in England 2 years
But
ago."
it's actually 3 years ago. I'm pretty sure.
Well, either way, they could say a month ago or 10 years ago. It feels strange to have been to another country. Like, that just feels like...
I mean, I think the
lifetime
last time I was in the UK was the beginning of 2018 with the record I did with my sister, and you were over there at that time, too, and I don't think either one of us have been since.
No, I went
you
back.
were back because I was there the same time as you.
Did you go?
Yeah, I went back with Mike and Luke.
Oh, that's right, right
Adam
after we
was
got
there.
married.
I was over there at the same time.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
right
the day after we got married,
That's right.
I left on tour for the UK.
That's right. See, I blocked that out.
That was our honeymoon. We literally got married on...
That was our honeymoon that he took without me.
On the 12th of May, and on the 13th, I flew to London. With 2 dudes.
And Meadows ended up ended up hanging out with Meadows that whole entire night.
Yeah?
He was like all jet lagged and couldn't go to sleep. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Golden Girls. I call them the Golden Girls.
The Golden
Yeah,
Girls.
so my drummer, Mike Meadows...
They like to stay up late talking over cake.
We share
and
a room
coffee.
on the road, and she calls her...
They have to have their midnight suite.
Yeah,
Mike's a good roommate.
he is.
Yeah, he's a good
He's
roommate.
clean. He's got all these kinds of hacks for the road, like closing the curtains, set the temperature at a certain point. All right, so we still got plenty of songs to go, so we got to get back to it here. Let me see if I can find where it just was. Okay, Lisa Niven says, "Hi Hayes, I'd like to hear Jesus and Elvis. Both my great uncles fought in World War I and World War II, and it makes me feel lucky that they survived." Karen Matney Brown says, "We were stuck in the Texas snow last Thursday on my birthday. So my sweet husband Jack pulled out his guitar, played and sang Jesus and Elvis, my favorite. He did an outstanding job." All right. Well, Karen and Lisa, we're going to play this for y'all. And here we go. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again, oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. Lola built this joint in '67, and her boy went off to fight on Christmas Eve. In a war nobody won, she lost her only son. Now everything he loved is what you see. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again, oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. Lola told him Jesus loves a sinner, and his daddy told him music saved his soul. Between the drunkards and the band, it's a fitting promised land for the King of Kings and the King of Rock and Roll. Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. All right. So if you need a shot of Dickel or redemption, where the Delta meets the Sea of Galilee, and get washed in the blood of the Mississippi mud. Come on, you non-believers, and you'll see Jesus and Elvis, painted on velvet, hanging at the bar here every night. It's good to be back again, oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. It's good to be back again. Oh, me and my old friends, beneath the neon cross and a string of Christmas lights. By and by, Lord, by and by. By and by, Lord, by and by. Oh, all right. Let's see. I think there was one other song that you could help me out with here.
Aren't you glad the snow melted?
I am. It's amazing. Today it was like 60 degrees.
I mean, that's in itself crazy, but you know, I just don't.
You're not a snow person.
I'm not a snow person. Everybody talks about how pretty it is. Pretty, yes, when you're in your home looking at it. But me, I fell in it 2 times. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You hurt yourself.
I did. I once spent a February in Canada, and I decided that I did not care if I ever saw snow again. Yeah. I know it serves its purpose and it's beautiful, and we need it for the runoff, and you know, it's part of the ecosystem, and we need snow, but not for me to fall in.
Yeah. Well, I feel the same way about snakes and sharks and spiders. They apparently serve some sort of ecological purpose. I just don't care.
They eat the bugs.
Yeah, well.
And the rats.
I would rather have the bugs.
Pestilence. Look, okay, I got to tell y'all something. Speaking of library, I'm reading this amazing book right now. I'm finished with it. It's called Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. And it's a novel.
I'm reading it too. We're reading it together.
But I'm almost done. So, it's a novel of the plague, the bubonic plague.
Well,
and so now...
Don't tell me. I haven't got to that part yet.
Well, yeah, you do. You know that it says it right on the cover. A novel of the plague.
I didn't pick that up.
Well, you don't read subtitles. It's the subtitle.
Well, I just went straight to the story. I didn't want to give any... It's like watching a preview. I didn't want to know. Sorry, go ahead. Well, now I know. You can go ahead and
anyway, bubonic plague is caused by fleas that travel on rats. And so, yes, we definitely need those creatures to eat the pestilence-carrying varmints.
Varmints?
Varmints. Isn't that weird? It's spelled varmint.
Was the bubonic plague a virus? Or was it...
No, it's when a flea bites you.
But what was the actual disease?
What do you mean?
Itself.
It's an infection.
Y'all...
It's an infection.
The flea bite...
We have a show to do.
It gets infected, and it gets in your lymph nodes, and then they blow up big, and you get these things called buboes.
So it was an bacterial infection.
Yeah, and then everything turns black, and you're like...
Black Death.
Oh, look,
yeah.
we just lost 400 people from our show. There's only 6 people left.
Way to lighten up a room.
Hey, here's a fun note. Let me explain the bubonic plague.
So it's
riveting.
Everything gets infected. So
awesome.
It's, an infected flea. So this is why Winnie and Willie have to have a flea medication.
Somebody just asked for their money back.
But,
They donated earlier, and they've changed their minds. All right, Tony Smith says, "Hey, first off, thank you for all the inspiring music. I guess I would request What It Is. I adopted that as my philosophy when I first got to listen and really hear the lyrics. I take it as letting go of what has gone and living in the present, how I am living. Life is still good, even though I have seen a lot of bad over the years." Well, Tony, this is a song that Allison and I wrote together when she wasn't researching the bubonic plague. And thank you for the request. And yes, it's about living in the moment and appreciating what we have, which is not easy to do for some of us. But yeah, I'm grateful for y'all and for y'all at home. So we're gonna do this here. Let's see. gone forever. What it could be, God only knows. And what it is right here in front of me, and I'm not letting go. Set out like a fool toward the sea. And every wave that crashes rearranges all the saints and puts another path in front of me. What it was is gone forever. What it could be, God only knows. And what it is right here in front. Allison Moore, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
This night and all these nights. You've been here so many times, and
I miss it.
You missed a lot of these. The ones I read, you're getting a lot of well wishes in these messages here, and dedications even. People are asking me to dedicate the song to you.
To me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh. What songs?
Wild Pointy Finger. That's not true. But I don't remember what songs. But some people.
I was gonna cook supper, but I don't think I'm going to now. So you know what you can do with your finger.
I love
we
you,
have a
Becky.
saying in my family.
What's that?
I'm not going to cook the supper while you stand there swapping fingers.
I don't know what that means, but I think I get the gist.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I love you.
Bye. Bye, Landry.
Bye.
Say hey to Megan.
I will.
Well, I may have screwed that one up. All right, everybody. I hope you're still with us. I hope you're doing well. She'll get over it. We'll be okay. It may cost me tonight, but we'll laugh about it someday. Okay, let's see. So that's that page. I think we got through that. All right, everybody, how you doing? You know it's time for a little magic. I hope you're hanging in there okay. Hang tight here 1 second. We're going to play a little magic from Eli. I have yet to see this particular video. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's see what it is. I'm a little nervous, but here we go.
All right.
Oh, look at all this action going on here. Oh, there he is. The man himself. Oh, I saw that one. Oh, okay. What's going on here?
Oh. Interesting.
I told him to do a long one because of the heater situation.
Yeah,
this
great.
may be it. I don't know.
This must be. Yeah. Is there sound on these videos?
I think so, but I don't know. I was hoping it was going to be underneath there. Oh, it is.
It is.
It's got a Charlie Chaplin thing going on.
It's the who's on. It's the who's on first, what's on second of Magic.
Mm-hmm.
It's wonderful.
Oh, they can hear us, I think.
Oh, they can.
I don't know. What we're saying is being monitored. That's funny. I hadn't seen that yet. Interesting. So I have a question for y'all. Can y'all, when he's doing his magic, can y'all hear our conversation? Because we were talking, and the subtitles of what we're saying are showing up on my screen here. But I was under the impression that you couldn't hear us. So someone answer that question for me. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. I didn't even have time to watch that trick before he sent it, or before I put it on, because we were all so rushed tonight. But that looked cool. It's like a Charlie Chaplin thing going on. Okay. Well, let's see. Yes, we hear you. Oh, boy. Interesting. Well, I hope I haven't said... Jesus. All right. Let's see here. What time is it? Is that right? 8 o'clock? Yeah, 8 o'clock. All right, we've been at this for 2 hours. Well, everybody, there's a lot of songs we haven't gotten to. We're gonna try to get to a few more here. I am going to the studio tomorrow to start a new record, so I got to kind of preserve some of my voice. But let's see what we can get through here. David Berry requests Bad Liver and a Broken Heart. Always speaks to me. Thank you for doing what you do. Really enjoyed your most recent interview with Joe Pug. David, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm not sure I'm going to play that song. Just I may, but there's so many I need to get to. But I just want to thank you for the request, and for those of y'all that don't know, Joe Pug has a wonderful podcast called The Working Songwriter, and I had an episode on it a couple weeks ago that just came out, and I was worried that it was gonna be lame because I've been holed up here, and so talking to somebody for an hour at a time about my life during the COVID, I was afraid it was gonna be super boring, but it wasn't as mortifying as I thought it might be. Anyway, let's see. Okay, you know what? I will play it. Let's do that, and then we'll move on. We got a bunch of stuff here. So thank y'all for hanging in with us. I hope you're having a good time. We got probably, I don't know, at least a half hour left. So if you got any friends you think might enjoy this, send them our way, and we're going to keep at it. And yeah, here we go. Arkansas, my head hurts. Yeah, I'd love to stick around and maybe make it worse. But I got a girl out in India, and her love's like tornado weather. And it's girls like her that keep me trying. She goes with a bad liver and a broken heart. With a bad liver and a broken Indian summer, Oklahoma sunset. If there's a nicer place, I hadn't been there yet. I'm standing outside of the blue door, too tired for sleep, too drunk for more. And it's nights like these that keep me trying. A woman always knows when a man is lying. It ain't me, I'm just playing a part with a bad liver and a broken heart. With a bad liver and a broken I'm gonna get old before I'm any good at this. Who's the president and what year is this? How did anybody speak about truth anymore? Maybe that's what songs are for. You're the wind and I'm on fire. In this line of work, no one retires. Come in clean, leave torn apart. With a bad liver and a broken heart. With a bad liver and a broken heart. With a bad liver and a broken heart. With a bad liver and a broken All right, the great Scott Nolan wrote that song, and had a lot of fun with it over the years. Nice job, Adam.
Oh, thank you.
I was just looking at my list here. I keep missing requests, so I'll play a song, but there's a lot of times there's multiple requests for a song. So earlier we did Times Like These for Laura McDowell. And I don't even know if I read this. It was dedicated to you and Allison. See, I told you there was a song for Allison. Okay. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for being my Tuesday night date for the last year or so. It means so much to me to have your music and stories. You feel like a friend. Thank you so much. But there was also, from Dead End Cruiser, my son Cooper is in the 3rd grade, and we are still doing online schooling. We have made a tradition of watching Alone Together Tuesdays on the living room television while doing his work. He received the What It Is on vinyl record on vinyl for Christmas. Please play Times Like These for Cooper. So we played it earlier, but I didn't read that. So Cooper, I hope you were watching, or I hope you are watching. If you were watching and you're not now, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter, you can't hear me. But anyway, it makes me really happy to think of a 3rd grader watching the show with his dad and mom. And so anyway, I hope he hears this and knows that I'm aware. So, okay, well, let's see. Cheers, everybody. Toddy time. All right, let's see. Where are we at? So we were talking about the magic with Eli when he was playing. I didn't know y'all could hear me, but I was telling Adam last week it was freezing in here, and I asked him if I asked Eli if he could do a really long magic trick so that we could like get some heat. And this feels wrong to say after knowing so many people were literally freezing this week. But it was like 10 below here, but we had our electricity, thank God. But anyway, that's what we were talking about. So that trick, I think, was it. He was giving us a chance to warm up. Eli lives in Austin, and they kept their power. And most of my friends did, but I do know some folks that really struggled. And in Houston in particular, where my family lives, my parents and my brother, and a lot of my friends are in Houston, and they lost electricity and water, but they're all okay. But I talked to John Evans. A lot of y'all know John Evans. He had to stay in his van for 3 days, just to stay warm, and just so many people struggled. Jed Hughes was in Austin with a pregnant wife and some young kids, and they sounded like they were getting pretty panicked and struggling, and so it's just, I don't know, it's hard to watch all the storms that happen in Houston and the hurricanes that go on, and then like in Nashville we had the tornado this year before COVID, and then COVID for everybody, and now the winter storms for Texas, and I know there's terrible things that happen all over the world and real tragedies. It's just Tennessee's where I live, and Texas is where I'm from, and where my heart is, and my people are for the most part, and so it just hits very close to home. So I hope everybody's okay. I hope y'all made it through this time. I'm gonna quit rambling now and keep trying to raise a little bit of money. But thank y'all for being here. So anyway, my point is I have a request here for the Magic Kid, which is a song about Eli doing magic. So Simon Smith says, I may not be able to hear it because I'll be at work in the middle of Australia and my son in the middle of West Virginia. I thought Lovers and Leavers was a great album, and this was the standout love song. It isn't your standard song, but I'm not sure how many great father-son songs there are. Every time I hear this, I think about my boy and how proud of him I am and how much I miss him. Fun songs are clever. Writing a song with this kind of insight and power can't be easy. It gets to the heart of the matter with music and words so beautifully. This is one of my Desert Island songs from one of my Desert Island albums. Wow, Simon, that was very sweet. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so we're going to play this for Simon and his son. This is the Magic Kid. I'm going to play it for Eli. Pick a card, any card. Don't show it to me. Abracadabra. I got nothing up my sleeve, and I may get it wrong or get it right, but either way I'm standing in the light where nothing is hid. I'm the Magic Kid. My kid with the cards, he's 9 years old, with a head full of wonder and a heart of gold, and there's not a trick that he can't figure out, and he's never stopped the show for fear of doubt like the rest of us did. He's the Magic Kid. And who we are is who we are. Why is that so hard to be? I watch you shine your star, it's so magical to me. Why is that so hard to be? And when I watch you shine your star, it's so magical to me. This world can be so full of darkness and blown out flames, trading dreams for pecking orders and schoolyard games. But you shine your light for everyone to see. The only one I've known who's truly free. Yeah, you just are what you will always be. You're the magic kid. Pick a card, any card, don't show it to me. All right. Let's see. We need to pick up the pace a little bit. I feel like we got a couple more sad or somber requests for sure. So I'm gonna let's play something with a little tempo. Oh shoot, here's another. Oh no, I read that one. Okay. Sorry. Alright, we're getting close to the end, everybody. Let's see, Melissa D. Mueller requests KMAG YOYO because that's how I feel at the moment. Love you, Hayes, from a Little Rock girl residing in Florida who's ready to return home. Well, Melissa, thank you. I appreciate it. I was ready to kiss 2020's ass goodbye, or tell it to kiss my ass goodbye. I think that's the appropriate way. Mm-hmm. And I did, but now 2021's kind of feel the same way. We're not out of the woods yet, but it's getting better. It's getting better. I saw sunshine today. It was 60 degrees, and we're making it one day at a time. So, let's see. KMAG YOYO. Let's do it. Let's get weird with it.
Sure.
We've been doing the kind of up-tempo thing. Let's just get real dark and in the groove.
Got it.
Let's do it. Tony Joe White version of this one. My daddy joined the Air Force, said it was a good source. Things you love and money, but it only led to divorce. Ended up in Abilene, working at a Dairy Queen. Put me in the Army on the day that I was 17. Here I am standing, desert with a gun. Thought of going AWOL, but I'm too afraid to run. So I got myself a new plan, stealing from the Taliban. I make a little money, turning poppies into heroin. Sergeant didn't like it, so they put me in a hole. I said it's easy shooting when they don't know where to go. They threw me on a lily pad and sent me home to know that I knew I'd be in trouble, but I didn't think it'd be this bad. Oh, stranger wearing all black, met me on the tarmac. I told him I was sorry, but I ain't ever going back. He said, you ain't in trouble, son. Learn to fight without a gun. You got a new assignment, now you're working for the Pentagon. Gonna take a trip and wouldn't tell me what it's for. Said, you gotta serve your country, gonna help us win the war. MIT, PhDs, night and day, they're testing me. Ain't what I was thinking, but I'm being all that I can be. I ain't no genius, but I knew it wasn't right. Eating uppers in the morning and the LSD at night. They send me off to deep space, I help them win the arms race. Oh, I'm me almighty, but the stuff has got a funny taste. Told me when I'm leaving, but nothing about it coming down. Sitting on a bad dream, 1,000 tons of gasoline. Ain't even nothing but some rubble in my slipstream. Mama always said I should be aiming for the moon. She never would've guessed that I'd be passing by soon. Now how the hell I get here? Blasting through the atmosphere. I drop the rocket boosters and I'm shifting in the high gear. Bowie on the system and a bottle on my knee. Armstrong ain't got nothing on me. Hey yo, here we go, KMAG, YOYO. Someone wanna give me, gotta come up with a song on go. I think I see a bright light. Something about it ain't right. I lay down in a spaceship, but I woke up in a firefight. I'm tripping from the morphine. I came down in a bad scene. God, don't let me die. I ain't even 19. I won't ever ask you, Lord, for anything again. I swear on the Bible, the Torah, or Koran. I'm lying in a random track about to have a heart attack. IED got to me. Someone call the medevac. I need some fixing after where it is I've been. I'm never gonna go and try to shoot a gun again. Slipping out the back door, gonna join the Peace Corps. Tell me I'm a hero now so someone else can fight this war. So anyway. Okay. Let's see. My son Tony, one of your biggest fans, introduced me to your music years ago. This is from Lucy Lang. One of the songs I loved and have always identified with is I Don't Want to Grow Up, Tom Waits song. Would you play it for Tony's birthday this week? It's kind of a big one. 40, the big 4-0, and I'm afraid he's going to turn into a full-fledged grown-up now. Thanks for all the Tuesday nights of great music. Wow. Well, first of all, Lucy, thank you for watching and for sending this request and this dedication. But boy, that is a mom thing to say. He turned 40 and I'm afraid he's going to turn into a full-fledged grown-up. That's totally something my mom would say. Yes, we can do that. 40 is a big one. It is a big one. Let's see. Happy 21st to Andrew, by the way. That's from Rochelle Lindstad Sicha. Alright, let's see. Kia E, I believe. Alright, here's to all the birthdays and everybody who's just growing old. Older. It's all relative. Well, when I'm lying in my bed at night, I don't want to grow up. And nothing ever seems to turn out right. I don't want to grow up. How do you move in a world of fog? It's always changing. waste of mine. I don't wanna grow up. Yeah, they all go out drinking all night, and I don't want to grow up. I'd rather stay here in my room, nothing out there but sad and gloom. I don't want to live in a big old tomb on the grass street. Oh, when I see the 5 o'clock news, I don't want to grow up. Yeah, they comb their hair in the shiny shoes, and I don't want to grow up. I'd rather stick around the old hometown. I don't want to put no money down. I don't want to give me a big old loan. Work them fingers to the bone. I don't want to learn to float a broom. Fall in love, get married and boom. How the hell I get here so soon? I don't want to goodbye. Okay, I think we're just going to do a couple more and call it a night here. I'm sorry if I did not get to your request. I always feel bad about this. And sometimes I even do a second show to try to get to all of them. But we're not going to be able to do that this week because, like I said, I'm going to be in the studio making a record, new record, which hopefully will be out sometime in July. But I really do appreciate everybody sending in your requests. Please keep doing it, and I will try to get to them. I'll do my best here. And again, I hope that you're doing okay wherever you are. Let's see. Aaron, no, I'm sorry. We did that already. Okay, we had a lot of requests for this song, for Don't Let Me Fall. Beverly Janelle Priscilla says, hello, it's me, your longtime fan. I will be 65 on Thursday. It has been a horrible week. I was without electricity here at my house for 6 days until yesterday at 10:30 a.m. I'm unemployed and I have health issues. Please play Don't Let Me Fall. This song is for all of us that went through this horrible snow ice storm. I suffered a little meltdown yesterday. Thank you. Beverly, I'm sorry. That's it just sounds awful. We're sending prayers out to you and love, and we will play this song for you. Let me just read a couple other requests here because some other folks requested this song. If I can find it here. Shoot. I think I had 3 or 4 people request this one, but I can't find it. Not there. Not there. Sorry. Hang with us. Adam, can you give us some background music while I'm trying to find this? Yeah, I was just enjoying you playing. I can't find the other ones, but I know several people have requested "Don't Let Me Fall." I mean, it sounds like a lot of people are just kind of barely hanging on. Oh, here it is, right here. So, Macy Athy says, I would love to hear either Willing to Love Again or Don't Let Me Fall. These two songs are really near and dear to me. Both of these songs were the first two songs that made me think of my husband and myself when we first started dating 4 years ago. We've been through a lot in those years, but we are still standing strong and more in love than ever. Thank you, Macy. Krista Jojkowicz says, Hi Hayes, sorry I missed last week, but super excited for this week's show. Deviating from my usual Beaumont request and instead requesting Don't Let Me Fall. I have a family member who continues to struggle and takes one step forward and 3 steps back, even with all the support around her. Sometimes the help that we need has to come from within. This song comes to mind when I think about her situation. Dedicating it to her and anyone else who right now just needs a friend. Thank you, Krista. And Bear Essentials 20 on Instagram says, I was first introduced to you through the passionate recollection from my cousin Andre Claudia Pear after he had seen you at, I believe it was, the Edmonton Folk Festival, maybe 2007 or 2008. I didn't actually hear your music until sometime later when you happened upon my quaint little city of Saskatoon on tour with Bonnie Whitmore, which was after Andre took his own life. Andre was right, of course, and I was an instant lifer. Terrible superfan, though I may be. Yours is the only sticker on my own guitar. After recently losing my brother-in-law Aaron, who was besties and bandmates with Andre, it would really mean the world to me if you could play Don't Let Me Fall, dedicated to the Prairie Mountain Centers of Kamloops, Saskatoon. Well, I will do this song for Krista, for Macy, for Beverly, and for Andre and the Prairie Mountain Centers of Kamloops, Saskatoon. Let me pull out this guitar here. Give me 1 second. Let's get it tuned. I walked the highway since I can remember. I cut my poor family right down to the bone. From the shadows of hell into the winds of December, I laid down with a stranger, woke up all alone. So don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up again. Just hold me tight, 'cause right now what I need's a friend. I've come too far for this to be the end. Don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up. God knows I tried to hold on to a feeling, a song or a memory to keep in my heart. And I ask forgiveness from those I've forsaken. Forgiveness don't come and tears me apart. So don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up again. Just hold me tight, 'cause right now what I need's a friend. I've come too far for this to be the end. Don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up. knows about 'em, and one hand holds my shame. I don't know which comes first, I don't know which is worse. Riding behind or inside the hearse. So don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up again. Just hold me tight, 'cause right now what I need's a friend. I've come too far for this to be the end. Don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up. Don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up again. Just hold me tight, 'cause right now what I need's a friend. I've come too far for this to be the end. Don't let me fall, 'cause I might. Don't let me fall, 'cause I might. Don't let me fall, 'cause I might not get up. Everybody, I'm sending prayers and love to you wherever you are. Thank you for being here this Tuesday. I know it continues to be tough times and struggles for a lot of folks. I hope this brings a little bit of light and joy into your life, and I know it does into mine. So I'm just very grateful to y'all for showing up and spending part of your evening with me. And Adam back here, thanks Adam for
Thank you.
playing such great music. Thanks to Allison for coming and joining us. Thanks to Carll for helping out with everything. Thanks to Eli for sending in the magic tricks. Yeah, he actually sent. No, I think it's the same one. I think that's all the tricks he got us. But anyway, that was fun. Anyway, I will be in touch this week about where this money's going to go. Yeah, I kind of want to keep playing, but I really do. I'm in the studio at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and I got to be able to sing, so I got to save my voice. But I really appreciate y'all. We'll be back next Tuesday. Y'all keep tuning in. Keep being kind to each other, helping your neighbor. Remember, we have more in common than we have separating us. Don't let people separate you. Yeah, just keep doing the right thing. So I love y'all, and I'm looking forward to next week. And yeah, take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. I looked down that winding road. I needed rest and a place to go. So tired of this running round, a flying high and a falling down. I'm gonna leave these blues behind before some other fool to find. He won't care and I don't mind. I can't lose what was not mine. Turn loose all the horses and watch them run, and take time to take in the setting sun, and throw back a keeper just to watch him swim. Forgive your enemies and love your friends. hearts are gonna love again. Who cares if your world's a little worn around the seams? Just think about your favorite pair of faded blue jeans. On and on about things gone wrong. Cry to everyone with the same old song. Poor tortured souls trying to pay their dues. And life's no fun when dreams don't come true. So turn loose all the horses and watch them run. And take time to take in the setting sun. But throw back a keeper just to watch him swim. But forgive your enemies and love your friends. But turn loose all the horses and watch them run. And take time to take in the setting sun. But throw back a keeper just to watch him swim. But forgive your enemies and love your friends. Forgive your enemies and love your friends.